with this month I really got lucky. Hey everyone, welcome back to the new video. This is Namrata here, and as you know already, I'm going to unbox the MAY Premium Boxycharm. You can call it unboxing, but to be honest, I already know what I received in this month's box, and that's why I just thought to film this video because I'm exceptionally happy right now. You know why? Because I received all the good stuff in a single box, and it's not the regular case. In last 2 months my premium box wasn't that exciting, especially last month. I was so disappointed. I just wanted to discontinue the premium subscription, but I'm lucky that I didn't. So now, without doing any further ado, let's get into the box. But before that, if you're not subscribed to this channel yet, please make sure to subscribe and please hit the like button at the end. Okay, so here's the box. I already got a sneak peek of what I received, and I have very small space actually in front of me. That's why I'm so confused. Okay, so this is the theme of MAY box. It's called Mother Nature, and the first thing which I can see here is this big eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. It's the Natural Matte Shadow Palette, and this one contains all the neutral colors. I saw it on Boxycharm's feed and the packaging looks bomb. So I'm really excited to see it in real. And wow, look how gorgeous it looks. It has all this lace detailing and this golden, writings. Everything makes it so gorgeous, and it feels so heavy and luxe. And let me show you all the shades. See, it could be my next go-to palette if it's a nicely pigmented, and it smells so yum, exactly like vanilla. And this is not the only eyeshadow palette I received. I told you I got lucky this month, right? So this is another palette from Smashbox. This is called Photo Edit Eyeshadow Trio. This one has all the rose gold sort of shimmer shadows and one brown matte color. So I'm going to incorporate both the palette to create today's look, which I'm gonna do after sharing all the products. And the next thing I'm really excited about is the Tarte Sugar Rush Based Bud Lip Butter Balm, and I received in the shade Peony. Now I think I should apply it on my lips before I start with the makeup, although I'm done with the foundation and concealer and my brows. So look at the packaging. I think this is the cutest lip balm I have in my collection so far. Wow, and it looks just like jelly. Okay, this one feels so rich and nourishing on lips, and it has very subtle fruity flavor, which is not very major. But one thing I don't really like about it is this kind of pot style lip balm. Every time I have to use my finger to apply it. I would have liked it more if it was in tube or something else. And the next thing I should talk about is this Kat Von D liner. It's called Inkwell liner, and I love the packaging. It looks so edgy. And this is called Dark Web. The shade is Dark Web, which is basically a blue liner, which is completely my thing. I'd love to try this, but not today because I already have a look in my mind which I'm gonna do, which doesn't include this, but definitely I'm keeping it for future looks. And the next thing is from Milk. So many good stuff, right? So this is called Glow Oil Lip and Cheek Tint. So it would be a sheer blush and lip satin packed with hydrating rice bean oil for a shimmering wash of color. Wow, I'd love to try this. Recently I'm trying different cream blush and stuff, so it would be very similar, and it's in the shade Astro. And the last product would be this brush set. It's from a brand called Battington, and I think it will contain 2 brushes. One is a powder brush, other one is contour foundation brush. It's always good to have new brushes, right? And I'm really thankful to Boxycharm for always putting brushes in almost every month's box. So that's really very helpful, and now I'm so happy with all the products. So let's start today's look with a very good mood. Okay, as you can see, I'm already done with half of the base makeup. So what I did is foundation, concealer and little bit of baking, and now I'm going to do the rest, that is blush, bronzer, highlighter and of course eyes. So let's start with this Milk product. I don't know if you can say it, but it has very fine glitters in it. Okay, I can barely see any pigment. It has very sheer pigment, but I'm sure it would be great on bare skin or for day-to-day wear. It would be great stuff, and this one has very nice moisturizing agent to it, so for dry to normal skin it would be great. And next I'm gonna do the bronzing. For this I'll be using this matte bronzer by Pretty Vulgar, and again I received this from Boxycharm from any other previous month. I don't really remember, but it's one of my favorite bronzer. And now I'm gonna jump straight into the eye makeup, and of course I'm going to use this gorgeous eyeshadow palette. So let's start with this shade right here. I already applied a little bit of concealer on my eyelid. It's a very basic neutral color, almost similar to my skin color. So I'm gonna use it to set the eyeshadow primer, I mean the concealer I used earlier. Today I'm gonna do Foxy eyes, which is in trend right now, and I think these shadows are perfect to create that kind of look. And next I'm going to use this shade on my crease, and it has very cool tone, so I'll be adding a little bit of this shade also. And next I'm gonna go with the first color I used to blend the edges. Next I'm going to use this kind of very thin angular brush to create that line, and for that I'm going to use this shade right here. It's the darkest shade of this palette, and Foxy eye is nothing but very lifted, prolongated eyes. For that what I'm going to do is I'm going to follow the same line from my lower lash line, and I'm going to draw a very thin line out there. Just follow this line the way your lower lash line is going up. The most challenging part is making both the eyes look symmetric, especially for this Foxy eye. And next what I'm going to do is I'll join this line. Okay, the outer corners are almost done, and next what I'm going to do is inner corners, which is a very important step to achieve Foxy eyes. So let's do that, and for that I'm going to use the same shadow with the same brush. Now I'll follow this line from the upper lash line, and I'll create a very teeny tiny triangle here. Just follow this line and don't drag it too much. This much would be good. Okay, the eyeshadow part is done, and next what I'm going to do is I'll be using a very thin felt tip liner to darken up this line. But always remember, you draw very thin line very close to the lash line. I'm gonna go with little lighter shade which I used on my crease earlier. It's called Hookup, and I'm just going to smoke out this line very lightly. That's it. It's not that tough, but always remember, don't overdo it. That way you can mess it up, and always follow your natural eye line. That's possibly the easiest way to get it even. So this is it, and next what I'm going to do is I'll be using the another palette I received from Smashbox, and I'm going to get this rosy shimmering shadow, and I'll just put it on the lid, especially in the middle. So that's it. So far I'm liking how it's turning out, and next I'm gonna apply a good coat of mascara followed by a falsies. I'm gonna do that off camera and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back with lash only in this side, and now I'm going to share a tip, that is, when you are applying the lash, always leave a little gap in the outer corner from your natural lash line. That way it will create that illusion that you have this, lifted eye. So it will help to make that foxy look more realistic. But in the inner corner, make sure there is no gap. Try to put it as close as possible. It's all about creating illusion. So my eyes are done now, and next what I'm gonna do is I'll be applying this kind of flesh tone liner in the middle section of the lower lash. So it's all about the eyes, and next I'm gonna do the highlighter, and for that I'm going to use this Fenty highlighter. This is the Trophy Wife, which I received in another premium box. And recently I shared my top 5 favorite highlighters. Watch it out. I'll be putting the link in the description box and at the end of this video. And now with a very precise brush, I'm going to highlight the brow bone and in the inner corner. And when you are applying highlighter in the tear duct, always follow the line you already created. Okay, that's it, and now I'm going to do my lips. For that I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner and lipstick combo. So this is it for now. I hope the tutorial was helpful, and I personally enjoyed creating this look with all the new products, and this Foxy eye trend is my current favorite, and I think this trend is actually very wearable, very realistic. You can wear this kind of look in public. It's not only for Instagram. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Then don't forget to hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe. That would be very, very helpful. So I'll be back with the next one. Till then, bye bye. Take care.